Welcome, everybody, to the Genesis Mindset. And in today's episode, I will be talking about BFF, that the late. So, in BFF, that the late, I'm going to be sharing the prices, how we've actually been going with the 8K mark, how we're holding up. We're actually holding up quite okay, to be honest. We definitely want to see more buy pressure, but we're definitely holding up. So, it looks like let's just have a look. Let's have a look at the charts. I'm also going to show you something that I've been cooking up with BFF because I think if we're going to continue to get the message out on BFF, we really need to build out this community. So what can we do to build out the community? So as always, I'm trying to take the action and lead the way about what we can actually do to build out that ecosystem and that community. So with that, first of all, here we go. BFF, that the late. So this was Alkaline's suggestion. He suggested that we put 10K as the target because at 8K, we keep getting sellers. People think 8K, that's it. We've got there. We're selling. You know what this tells me? This, fortunately or unfortunately, I mean, it's good and it's bad at the same time because it's telling me, it's showing me what the future is going to be like when PDI gets to $1. Because when PDI gets to $1, there's going to be people selling because they don't actually believe that it can peg. There's going to be people that are holding this thinking that it's just a narrative meme coin, just in the same way that they're looking at BFF. So that we've gotten to the 8K. Yes, we've hit that target. I'm going to extract out of everybody else now and I'm going to sell out. That's what it's showing me. Now, what we see here, there's more sell volume than buy volume. So this is probably the thickest liquidity pair. So this is with no nukes. So this is BFF with no nukes. We're hovering at 5,700. So we're holding up. We are holding up. This here is a very key level where we are right now. This is a very key area. So if we break down here, you can see here, it hovers around this zone and then finally it breaks down, bounces up and breaks down and then all the way down to the $1,500 mark. Same thing here. It basically got up to around about this $5,000 mark, got up about this 5,000, got up about this 5,000. So it's been a big resistance and also a big support. So we actually do need to hold here. So perhaps if you have bulk profits in other assets, it could be worth cycling into BFF because I still think BFF is going to be a big part. Maria has indicated this is going to be a test. This is going to be a goal. The 8K mark, then thickening up the liquidity. Once we thicken up the liquidity, we're going to make 8K the bottom floor price. So we actually need to prove that we can do this as a community. Otherwise, realistically, honestly speaking, and objectively speaking, the $1 PDI is forget it. Just completely forget it. If we can't even hold this with the 777 supply, there's no way. There's just no way PDI is ever going to stabilize at $1. I actually do believe there is a possibility that it can stabilize, but not if we don't behave in the manner of an ecosystem, how it should behave. So even for myself, as a very small little player, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to get into some of these pools as a liquidity provider with thick volume. So as it gets up to 8K, instead of selling, I'm actually going to create a liquidity pool with my BFF and with whatever the thickest pool is. So no nukes and BFF. So what I'm doing is I'm removing myself for sell pressure. I don't intend on selling that and I just intend on selling the yield. So then what happens is if we actually do fall down, I'm collecting yield, I'm collecting yield, I'm collecting yield, I'm collecting yield, I'm collecting yield. Doesn't really matter where it goes. I'm collecting that yield. That's exactly what we want as liquidity providers and just being part of the ecosystem. So now putting it out to the community. How do we actually develop and strengthen the community? So some of the things that we've seen work is what Zach did, what Zach was doing, Zachy Booze, on Twitter. So he's calling out the market. He's saying, boys, let's steady up here. Let's gather our minds and our hearts. Let's become the bestie freedom fighters because that's what we're doing here. That's why for me, it's like really if PDI is the goal of $1, this is the freedom chain. We're really setting the standard for a decentralized financial system and a 100% decentralized stablecoin. And if we actually do want that to happen, what that actually means is we are creating our own freedom. So this bestie freedom fighters is more than just a meme. It's actually a statement. It's a statement on the blockchain. It's a statement on reality. And we're saying, you know what? We're not going to be greedy. We're going to work together and we're going to make this happen together. We're sick of the way that the world is at the moment. We're not down with that anymore. We're actually going to create our own financial system here. And this is how we're going to do it. These are the steps that we're going to take, but we need to actually work together, because if we don't harmonize and come together, then it's an impossibility. It's just never going to happen, period. I don't care what anyone says. I can be here speaking optimistically, but if we have too many sellers, too many greedy people, too many people that want to just extract from the ecosystem, forget it. The dream is dead. We need to not sell in order for this to succeed. So can we prove it with BFF? I'm not selling. I haven't sold any of my BFF. I don't have a lot, but I haven't sold any BFF. So if you are a whale, consider cycling into BFF. Moon King, where you at? Moon King, where you at? Come and join the Bestie Freedom Fighters. Join the cause, join the community. What else can we do as a community? Keep the Twitter going. Keep the Telegram alive. Keep the communication alive. Keep the conversation alive between the big whales and the ATROPA ecosystem. I still do believe this can happen in the long run. I still do believe this can happen, but a lot of people are really coming to terms with the amount of gains that they've got from the ATROPA ecosystem. They're taking out bit by bit. That's fine also. But again, I'm also always trying to think long term. That's what I'm actually trying to consider. So if I had more, I would be buying BFF. I mean, even at these prices, 5,700, it's still a decent price. Again, thinking long term, if I just think of it from the perspective of, oh, it's just 8K, then yeah, 5,700 to 8K, that's a pissy little gain. It's like, well, I mean, realistically, it's what? 40%. Which is actually, I mean, that's still remarkable in the context of everything. So what am I trying to do? I'm also trying to do my part for the community, to harmonize the community. So we've seen merchandise endeavors with 414. We've seen some with ATROPA. We've seen a lot for Teddy Bear. And Teddy Bear is the biggest meme within the ATROPA ecosystem, the ATROPA movement. Now, what can we do for BFF? So I've been trying with this. I'm in the process of trying to do some freaking sweet. Where is it? Some freaking sweet. Oh, kidding. Oh, here we go. I'm in the process. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you dog. All right, here we go. It was already there. So these are some of the ones that I've come up with. These aren't final. This is just, I've just been playing with merchandise, trying to create merchandise, trying to do some analysis on what actually sells, what is good. So none of this is necessarily final, but I would certainly love some feedback. So BFF, because I'm a World of Warcraft nerd virgin, and I was basically playing World of Warcraft as a nerd virgin, and it was like one of the many MMO RPGs that I loved. I really get the whole BFF vibe. I mean, the dysnomia, layer 2, looking at this as a game. I'm getting the vibe with Bestie Freedom Fighters. So I really love concept art. I love, obviously, as you know, like the multicolors. You can see my backgrounds here. I'm really all about that. So for me, I'm just like, I would definitely buy this. I would absolutely, unequivocally, 100% buy something like this. I would also buy something like this. So we've got the BFF the five lines, BFF 777 supply. I mean, I think that I actually think that's freaking sweet. I would 100% buy that. I mean, because I wear like a lot of shirts and stuff, I would wear this more at like the gym. I'd be wearing these kind of clothes at the gym, like soft shilling at the gym. I don't wear these kinds of shirts out and about. That's just not my style. I'm always wearing collared shirts. I don't actually wear uncollared shirts. Only at the gym do I wear uncollared shirts. But I would totally rep this at the gym. This one is dope. This one is so dope. So yeah, Bestie Freedom Fighters. I just think that's so sick. It's like, again, it's just got that vibe of just continuously artificial intelligence trying to get a vibe. And this is the vibe that I'm getting, you know, BFF that the light. Our BFF is worth the ungodly price. BFF that the light. So they're going to the light. And this is perhaps my favorite so far. I'm still, it's sexy. It's so sexy. I mean, this is when Maria was Rahel was bait. But the vibe there is sick. You know, we got Maria Rahel in the background there, just like hearkening to the community. Our BFF is worth the ungodly price. BFF that the light. And then we're all just like flyers going towards that light, like BFF that the light. I mean, that's fire. For me, that's fire. I would again 100% buy that, but I love the colors. I would wear that at the gym. It's sexy. It's got the florals going on as well. It's delicious. I love it. there's potentially improvements that could be made on some of these. There's a lot of little experiments which are kind of working and not working. This is another one where I'm trying to go with the five BFF. I think also this one is pretty dope. I couldn't really find the kind of text for it, but again, because of the nature of the pictures, and when you here we go. So you sort of see it on a person, just the way that it kind of vectorizes and getting the colors, it's like, oh, I don't know what that's going to look like on an actual print. I mean, it looks sick there, but the way the colors look like this, it's pretty dope. But then when you blur the edges, it's a bit, yeah. So you know what? Look, I would love to hear people's perspective. So let's say this is one. So let's say this, yeah, this is one. Come on, hurry. Got to get to the gym, got to get huge, got to get my protein in there. So this is one. Let's say this is two. I love this one. I love the simplicity of this one. And it's still like, it captures the essence of that whole, like, you can see these adventurers, these bestie freedom fighters going out into the late. They're going towards a late through the valley in the late, and they're going there and they're going to like take on the world. These dudes are also going towards the late, the bestie freedom fighters, let's go. I got some other like fully like massively dope images that I want to make into these t-shirts. And then we got this one as well. And this, let's say this is number 4. So I would love some feedback. Would any of these, do you look at 1, 2, 3, 4 and go, I would 100% buy that? Or do you look at one and go, oh, I'd buy that if it had this? I would definitely, as always, love feedback. That's what I love about communicating with you guys. I love getting your feedback. I'm probably going to end up just doing all of these. And yeah, whichever ones sell, then you just basically follow what people are liking. So would people buy BFF? Would we actually start to go to, like, for example, I really wanted to get this ready for the Pulse Chain tour that's happening in Europe. I mean, if I got it ready by then, we could have had people there with the BFF that the late. They could have been going up to Maria, BFF that the late, could have been getting in on the vibe, like spreading the awareness in that Pulse Chain community, because really the ATROPA movement has many tokens in the web. So it's the issue and it's the issue / non-issue. The issue is there's so many to choose from. And when you're a newbie, it's difficult to decide what to go with. The other issue is because it's so dispersed, then also the value can only flow so much in a certain amount. So at the moment, it's all about ATROPA, PDI, Bear, right? They're the main ones. So the value really gravitates towards those because they're the ones that people are the most comfortable with. It's the same as when you first onboard people into cryptocurrency, they go into Bitcoin. And so I'm also trying to educate people about that, mostly my family and friends, about what it actually means to invest in Bitcoin as a first step, but also trying to get them comfortable with the idea of cryptocurrency and get them towards decentralized finance, which is Pulse Chain. That's the main objective. And so it's the same thing with this. And then also, because it's so dispersed, the strength of the communities is a little bit dissipated. But I don't feel aligned with any one of the ATROPA ecosystem tokens. I love them all. I also am going to be doing another video about the outsized gains with different kinds of tokens. So I'm going to be doing that Mantisa video straight after this one, recording that and launching it either today or tomorrow as well. So keep an eye out for that one. Would love to hear what you guys think about the merchandise, but also love to hear how you guys think we can rally as a community to stabilize this price at 8K and rally. Like, who are the sellers? Where are they? Not pointing each other out like, why are you selling? But really, for the sellers, are they people that are aware of what we're trying to do? Or are they people just on the fringes? They need a little bit of money. It's going to happen. That's totally fine. So I don't want to make anyone feel bad, but I want us to muster together as a community. Can we stabilize the price? So with that, thank you very much. Take care.